What's happened to you, Alex? You can go like lambs to the slaughter. I'll hang on to whatever life I got with teeth and claws.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Far, and today I wanted to talk about Metro Exodus and why I purchased it. Now, hear me out here, guys. Life is too short. Alright? I've played the other Metro games, and I love them. I think they did a great job on them. I want to support the series continuing, and Metro Exodus just looks really good. I mean, it's Metro, but like, finally not as linear, while still being linear enough to please people who actually enjoy linear stuff to an extent. And I think it's going to be that perfect, like, post-apocalyptic game that's going to fill up a couple hours of my life and make me feel good, alright? I understand there was all this controversy with it going to the Epic Games Store, and them pulling it off of Steam, and then the developers going and being like, one of them at least, being kind of rude about how they think people are being entitled and things of that nature, and I get it. That's messed up, and it's bad. But guys, it's $50, and my $50, I mean, I get the argument like, oh, well, it's not you, but if you and a bunch of other people buy it, then you're supporting it, and I'm like, you know, I get it. I could wait a year and get it on Steam, but in a year I could be dead, and I really want to play me some Metro Exodus, and I'm sorry, and plus, I'll be a first adopter, so if the game doesn't run very well, and it runs like shit, I'll be like, you know what, I had it coming, but it was worth it. Or hopefully it'll be worth it. I mean, assuming the game actually runs, that would be nice. But I don't feel like bad about it. I feel good. I feel like, me personally, I have enough stake in the series, I have enough interest in the game and the series, just I have to see what happens next, and I still want to support the game, and I'm gonna buy it. I'm not gonna watch a YouTube Let's Play or anything, and that's another reason why I'm buying it, is because I'm subscribed to so many YouTubers and YouTube channels who just put like fucking spoilers of the game on the fucking thumbnail, and it's like, please, for the love of God, if you're doing that, stop. Alright, like, you're hurting my feelings, okay? You need to care about me. No, you don't. You really don't. But, it's like, it's the principle. It's like, please don't upload spoilers, and if you're going to, like, put a spoiler tag, but don't put, like, what it is that you're spoiling and then the spoiler tag, you know? Like, it's kind of messed up. Or at least make it kind of, like, vague. Like, if somebody dies in the game, be like, oh no, fate might be sealed for somebody, but I'm not gonna say who, you know. I'm getting off on the tangent. Point is, I'm buying this game, and I really just don't fucking care what anyone thinks about that. And it feels good, not giving a fuck. It's like, my favorite thing to do is not to give a fuck. So, this is like, the pinnacle of not giving a fuck. I've given a fuck about so many things recently, like hell, even just saying the word fuck in your video is instant demonetization. So, hey, I've got a Patreon. They don't care that I say fuck, so I'm just saying, I'm not saying you need to, like, go donate, by the way. I'm just happy to have you here listening to me, like, rambling like a madman, but it's, I don't know, I just feel like there's so many people getting so uppity about so many things that occasionally it's nice to just kind of let your wallet do the talking and just do what you want and enjoy your life and like that kind of thing. It's sad that I even have to make a video on it because I'm such a uppity and principles person usually with this kind of stuff. Like, I would normally be the one telling my friends not to buy something because X, Y, or Z reason, or this game, it's known for this or that or whatever, and right now I'm just kind of over that. Like, the game industry is clearly suffering right now just because, and you can see it in the stock market and everything, like EA, Ubisoft, Electronic Arts, Blizzard, Activision. I said EA twice, god damn it. But the point is the game industry is suffering right now, and I don't think me buying a game that has some controversy around it is really going to do anything. And I'm just gonna have fun and see if the game's good, and if it is, I'll let you know, and if it isn't, I'll let you know. Like, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Also, do let me know in those comments if you enjoy hearing me kind of rant and ramble about things, because honestly, there's always things I want to rant and ramble about, and some of my favorite content to listen to on YouTube has always been like long form rant style videos and things that are like just 20 minutes of somebody's opinion and them kind of going on about reasons why they feel the way they do. And especially since I get to work with like my earphones in, so I just listen to like podcasts and YouTube stuff all the time. So I think, you know, hey, I might throw my hat into that ring and give it a try myself. So if you enjoy this kind of content, let me know, please. That would be great. Just send it to P.O. Box 7. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a P.O. Box. Gosh, I wish I did, though. That'd be cool, because then I'd get, like, fan mail and stuff. And like, turds. That'd be cool. I'd like that. Maybe I gotta set me up a P.O. Box and get, like, 2 things a month out of it. And actually, that's actually overestimating. I don't think my channel's big enough for, like, a P.O. Box yet. Anyway, that was a weird tangent. Sorry about that. Thanks for sticking through it. Metro Exodus is a video game, and it's looking good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's a few things about it that I feel like they're kind of aged. I think the UI looks a little bit weird, like the crosshairs, but that's such a tiny complaint to have about a video game, and I'm sure you can like turn them off, so it probably won't even be an issue. Now, I'm really curious about what like Ranger hardcore difficulty will be like in this game, or if it'll even be called that, or if it's gonna be like anything like the other Metro games. I mean, I know it's open world, so they're going to have this crafting mechanic implemented, but like, how far is this crafting going to go, and is difficulty going to change it? I mean, I bet it will, but who knows? I haven't really looked at much of the game. I mean, sure, I've seen some trailers and some loose gameplay footage here and there, but I haven't, like, studied Metro Exodus yet, because that's another thing, right? Like, most YouTubers and people who are covering this game are going to be, like, dissecting it and looking into every little aspect, and, here I am just wanting to experience it myself. I know, crazy, right? But, you know, that's a whole nother tangent right there. It's just, like, people over-covering games to the point where it's, like, it almost feels to me like there's games I don't even have to play, and I already get, like, what it's about. Without even touching the game, I'm already like, yeah, that's a bad game, or yeah, that's probably a good game. And it's kind of sad that I can become that conclusive on it without even touching a game. And I would say 75% of the time, I'm pretty much right with that. But again, that's all kind of down to, like, personal, like, how you are about video games. For me, typically if I see something and I'm like, I probably won't like that, then I probably won't, and vice versa. And yeah, that's kind of like the biggest no shit statement of the year, right? But I don't know, sometimes I find myself seeing game review journalists who are like, yeah, I'm gonna review this racing game, but I hate racing games. I think this recently happened with the review of Ace Combat 7. I forget exactly which, I think it might have been IGN, but I could be wrong, so please don't hold me to, like, the fire about this. But I know one of the major, like, video game coverage places was covering Ace Combat 7, and they said, like, yeah, it's too hard, I didn't enjoy it, that kind of stuff. And I was like, well, who's reviewing it? And it was somebody who wasn't, like, a fan of Ace Combat, and they were playing on the arcade mode difficulty, which is, like, baby mode. Let's be real, okay? I hate to say it, and I'm okay with people who play on that, by the way. If you're just there for the story, that's fine. But if you're playing on arcade mode, baby mode, in my opinion, and you're like, I just don't enjoy the combat, and then it's kind of like, well, no shit, you never took time to learn how to do it properly. You never took time to learn the mechanics and to learn how to fly the plane, you know? It's kind of important. Like, let's imagine that you were put into a real-life cockpit, and then somebody said, hey, fly this plane. You're not gonna just be like, oh, I don't enjoy flying planes. Let's put this on easy mode. I don't know. I'm getting off on a whole nother thing here, guys. I'm sorry. This video is supposed to be about Metro. Again, let me know if you think this is a little bit weird. Maybe I shouldn't do these. Let me know in the comments. But if you do like it and want more of it, also let me know in the comments. I appreciate your time. Thank you for stopping by. I still don't have an outro or anything like that. If you want to support me further, you can go on to the Patreon and do that. And thank you very much. I don't know what that voice was. Thank you very much, comrade. I'll see you in the metro, okay? Alright guys, see you later. Peace out.